Hey guys, this video is about what to do if your ex is dating again. Life went on for her after the breakup and most likely she was getting male attention or even writing with someone before the breakup. Because if the attraction to you drops, you are no longer the center of the world for a woman. It depends on how long she has been unable to respond to you and her feelings for you had sunk too low. This all sounds harsh, but women are constantly re-evaluating you. If you have failed too many times in her eyes by not passing her congruence tests, then her attraction to you will gradually drop. Congruence tests are, of course, accompanied by the appropriate video. Basically, these are the woman's subconscious evaluation tools. The important thing is that you understand that subconsciously it's just inside them and they don't do it on purpose or think about it. But this is how things come out, such as that the woman finds attention and confirmation from others more exciting than getting it from you. Then she suddenly shuts you down. That's what I'm trying to get at. She has separated from you and at this moment has built up separation barriers towards you. You can no longer get close to her in terms of relationships. Besides, she is trying to find a better candidate or already has someone with whom she goes out and does what she does. What did you do with her in the beginning of your relationship? I know the thought is painful as hell, but it mainly goes to your ego and triggers the fear in you that she might drop you or replace you directly. Only you have to accept the reality. She has already dropped you. Do you have such a bad image of yourself right now that you think she could replace you? Maybe you think that she has done that in the past. I'm sure she has several ex-boyfriends, and I'm sure she hasn't always spoken very positively about them. But what makes you different from her exes now? Women evaluate you based on your potential. Sometimes subconsciously, sometimes completely superficially. Just like us men. But we go by looks more than women do with us. That's evolutionary. You might say that's sad but true. Only I say, it is just so. But over time we learn from failed relationships what we want from a relationship and what we don't want. Nobody likes to deteriorate. This means, conversely, that the potential of the new guy for your ex must be valued higher than that of you. And he must then live up to that expectation. Potential does not mean that you will achieve it and what she sees in him does not have to correspond to reality. Especially in the beginning of your relationship you could do whatever you wanted and every crap was accepted. The rose-colored glasses or limerence just. You were pumped full of pheromones and thought, that's her, the right one, the one. This is the one who understands me. But honestly? You both held back and didn't even notice things that really upset you about the other person after half a year. You may have even ignored things that were knockout criteria for you before this relationship. Red flags. The relationship was more focused on the physical than on a long-term commitment in the very beginning. You need to be aware of this. She found you attractive enough to be with you for a long time. Hopefully also to fight for it a bit in the end, at least internally. At the very least, she will have pointed out to you what is bothering her. You are generally in her eyes a candidate with whom one could enter into a relationship. Get back to the point. Fight your way back up and work on yourself to become even better than you were back then. It sounds like a video about you and not about the ex who dates other guys. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Focus on yourself. The other guy could be a badass or a great guy. You can't influence that. You can only live up to your potential and hope that she sees that. And in general, the sooner the dating starts with her after the breakup, the less likely it is to last. She will settle for anyone who brings the exact opposite of your transgressions in the relationship and is reasonably attractive. Any new guy will want to be on his best behavior at first. Who knows, he may even lie to her in some ways to disguise his true worth. She won't find that out in the first time, and actually, any douchebag who shows her what she really had in you will get you further. That's exactly how you have to see it and act accordingly. Under no circumstances should you show her how much it hurts you that she is dating. You don't have to comment on it in a positive way. In fact, you are not supposed to notice it at all. But don't try to make a name for yourself by badmouthing other guys. Guys do that all by themselves, and if it's not so and he is the one for them felt, then make yourself better than the guy. Use your potential, and the women who offer a suitable counter-value to you will come to you all by themselves. It shouldn't be hard with a partner in the relationship, and your ex's value stops going up the moment she is happily in a relationship with someone. Actually, the value stopped rising even there when she broke up with you. Few women work on themselves because the substitute satisfaction of attention is too easy to have. She wants to replace you, and maybe she even manages to do that. But then what were you worth to her in the end? As I said, do not assume that she will find the man for life within a very short time. She has not managed to do that yet. How many ex-boyfriends has she been with in the meantime? That's how high her failure rate is. And if this is not yet so high, then she has no experience and does not know exactly what she wants. Either way, now is your chance to take your life into your own hands and get yourself out of here. This is the way to show her, and especially yourself, what she actually said no to. Then you will be able to decide whether you can forgive her for what kind of losers she has been dealing with all this time instead of working with you on your relationship. But don't think that I am defending you or denying responsibility. You have allowed her attraction to you to continue to decline. Don't make that mistake a second time. Neither when you get your ex back, nor when you meet someone else or better. You hopefully now know more than 90% of the others out there who are desperately trying to hook up with their lovu dates and are as relatable as a sack of potatoes. Be a man. Know your worth and always stand by what you think and want. Then other guys won't even come close to your value. And the fact that you know that about yourself gives you the boost of self-esteem that women will appreciate so much. Take care and see you in the next video.